India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump held a very important meeting where they talked about security, trade, and technology partnership. One of the biggest takeaways from their discussion was a joint effort to tackle organized crime. Both nations have agreed to work closely to fight against drug cartels, human and armed traffickers, and other criminal groups that pose a threat to public safety. When we talk about the US allegations and Khalistani controversy, then let me tell you, since 2023, the US and Canada have accused India of trying to target Khalistani terrorists living abroad. Recently, the US accused an ex-Indian intelligence officer of being involved in a failed plot to assassinate Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Panon in the US. Similarly, in September, the very same year, 2023, former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau alleged that India was involved in the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in Canada. However, let me add this, India strongly denied this claim, calling it absurd. Now talking about the meeting, then after Modi-Trump meeting, both the countries released a joint statement committing to stronger fight against criminal syndicates and terrorism. The statement said, India and the US will strengthen law enforcement cooperation to take decisive action against organized crime groups, including narco-terrorists, human and armed traffickers, and other elements that threaten public safety and national security. In the meantime, let me tell you what exactly was Trump's response to 6 separatist groups in the US. During the press conference, Trump was asked about 6 separatist groups operating in the United States. He did not give a direct response though, but he emphasized that India and the US are working together to fight crime and terrorism. Let me narrate an incident. On January 15, an Indian inquiry committee submitted a detailed report on criminal groups and terrorists affecting both the nations. The investigation was launched in response to US allegation about the attempted killing of Panon, who currently faces 104 legal cases here in India. India's Ministry of Home Affairs confirmed that the US government fully cooperated with the investigation. The report also recommended legal action against a criminal with known links to terrorist groups, though the person's identity was not revealed there. Adding another layer to this, then a major outcome of the Modi-Trump meeting was the US decision to extradite Tahawoor Rana, a key suspect linked to 2008 Mumbai terror attacks that killed 166 people. During a press conference, President Trump confirmed the extradition, calling Rana one of the most evil people in the world. Rana, who had been convicted in the US for supporting the terrorist group Lashkar-e-Taiba, had fought against his extradition. However, in January 2024, the US Supreme Court rejected his final appeal, paving the way for his transfer to the Indian authorities. This meeting was really important, specifically for stronger India-US ties. This meeting showed that India and the US are getting closer in their fight against crime and terrorism. Also, it is very important for global security priorities as well, as both the nations are committed to tackling terrorism, drug trafficking, and organized crime. Also, extradition of terror suspect, very important topic. The approval of Tahawoor Rana's extradition is a major step towards bringing justice to the victims of terrorism. So, finally, the India-US relationship continues to grow really strong, with both countries agreeing to work together on security, law enforcement, and tackling global crime network. The recent agreement between PM Modi and President Trump marks a significant step in strengthening international cooperation against threats that impact both the nations. As India and the US deepen their partnership, their combined efforts are expected to make a global impact on security and counter-terrorism initiatives.